Alright guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing an educational informative game on the Dead Dog Saloon. Now this map is a bit of an interesting one because there are bushes everywhere that you can vanish in, as you can currently see on the screen. Now all of us spawn together. We're going to be versing a girl, the Huntress. I'm going to run out in front of her a little bit. The convenient thing is that it looks like the sun is setting here, and I might have a bit of camouflage actually, so that could be very good to note. I'm going to work on the generator out in the open down here while she's going through the middle house. I do want to show you guys how to run that a little later on in the trial, provided she hasn't opened all the doors. Now the reason I've instantly gone away from that loop is because I saw 3 teammates that have all generally gone in that direction. I want to quickly let you guys know I am in a 3-man pre-made, including myself, and we do have 1 player coming over from crossplay as well, who is solo queue. Now getting this generator done myself will take approximately 80 seconds if I get no skill checks. The Huntress has hit 2 people. What do we know? Well, we know she doesn't have thanatophobia. There'd be a debuff in the bottom right hand corner. She actually caught one as well. That is okay. We can actually work around this too. Chances are she'll have barbecue and chili, but I have a perk called Kindred, which I do not actually have on. I have Iron Will on. I was going to run Kindred, but I did know what map we were coming to, and knowing what map I'm going to, I can now hide in the middle of the open, which is going to be hilarious, and I will try and do it a little bit later on in the trial to show you guys. So we don't actually have this on. That was a bit of an ambitious move, my friend. We're going to sit here. We're going to keep working on this. I don't see a lot of blood coming out, so we know that's not 1 add-on. That was a really good shot by you, my dear. Well done. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stop her from taking you to the basement if the basement is right to your right-hand side. However, she didn't take you over there anyways. Now, if this killer was very clever and she sees a save, she should look at a drop into a play off that. That's okay. We're going to get the gen done. I can't see if she's coming around the corner because the stain blocks my line of sight. I'm the only person completing a gen. The team has gone down a lot. No one on my team is an obsession, therefore there is no decisive strike available in the game. It's going to be a lot harder to hide in that one, as opposed to some of the clusters. Another person has been downed. Another person's been safe. This Huntress is doing phenomenally well. What I'm worried about is the fact she's getting multiple stacks of Hex Lullaby out. If you don't know what Hex Lullaby does, it gives a delay between each time you land a skill check or the sound indicator. So you're about to see exactly what I'm talking about. That you're going to hear a delay on this skill check. When she's done 5 hooks, there will be no sound indicator. Now, keeping in mind the Huntress does have a 24-meter heartbeat, and her lullaby is a lot larger than that. I do want to go in, I do want to save this guy, but I really need to get this gen done. I have BT. I hope nobody rushes in for the save right now, because I am on full health. It'd be a great idea for me to go in for the save. I have to be mindful that I don't want to farm anybody by accident. He died on hook. Not a really good, move for us. I'm out of position, so I need to take her away. Yet again, I'm out of position. I'm in a really bad spot right now. These are very unsafe loops against the Huntress. I need to get her to pull up. Nice. Wait here. In a perfect world, I can hide from her here. Now, unfortunately, I had to move because I was a little stuck there, but that's okay. We got a nice spin on her. Got a nice pallet here too. Let's see what we can do. We can work our magic. I haven't been hooked. I want her to see me. I want her to know where I am and what's going on. Good movement. She can M1 me in the back. Oh, she shouldn't have doubled back there. Bit of a bad play for her. And she keeps pulling up. I know how unsafe these loops are, so I have to get the stun. I'm going to hide. I'm going to stun her. I'm going to go up and see how she responds with that. Good. I'm going to come all the way back down. I'm going to vault it. Didn't have to fast forward because she had lost me as well, which is good to know. Got another pallet here. A bit safer. She has let go of chase, which was a good call for her. I think she might be grabbing hatches. She's not grabbing hatches. Really good time management. Good news is we got rid of her totem. Both my teammates, one of my teammates is healed. One of them, no, neither of them are on death hook. I could go upstairs and run the saloon, but there's no point in using such a very valuable gen. Realistically, having a dead player, that would be a very good loop to use. But getting that gen done right now would be a terrible mistake. I want to do a gen down here. That way I can play to that top gen towards the end of the trial. It's going to be very important to save. If one of my teammates was on death hook or couldn't get healed and needed to apply pressure somewhere, that would be great. If I had another totem, I will break it because chances of this being Hornet Ground, extremely low. Haven't actually seen this spawn before. Hornet Ground on a Huntress is a very interesting thing to see. And if it is Hornet Ground, you can take a hatchet in the back and have access to your dead hard, providing she does not have exhaustion add-ons. We're about to find out. There goes her other totem. This puts us in a good spot. That means she's 2 totems down now. She should know where I am. I can't hide from her. I won't be able to make the bush in time either. My teammate really wants to maximize this jungle gym, but now he's going to take an M1 in the back. She could hatchet that, actually. No. That's a bit of an interesting play by her. She could have went for a hatchet when she was coming around the corner. Surely she can hear this. It's making a loud sound indicator. Gonna be an M1. Doesn't appear to be Sloppy Butcher. Bad timing on that skill check. Had to get greedy for it too. One player unaccounted for who has been injured and hasn't healed himself. He should be finishing a gen next 15 to 20 seconds, I think would be appropriate. There's somebody upstairs. There's my injured teammate that I called out for. Keeping in mind that I stayed away from that jungle gym because I knew how strong it was, and I knew that a player who was in need of medical assistance would come over to there. It's much like when you play backwater swamps. Some of those generators that are in really safe platforms, you should leave for an injured player. Much like Hawkins, the generator in the lab upstairs, you should leave for a player who's injured because it's a very strong loop you can use against a killer. Try and keep these things in mind when you are playing both solo queue and in a Swift. It will make you a better survivor. Now, I should rotate instantly and let him have the safer spot. He wants to heal. That's not what I was looking for. I kind of want to get the generator done first, my friend, because I can see the killer is overcommitting to the chase after the other guy. Now, he should sidestep and hide behind the barrel, just in case. Just because I don't want him taking a cross-map hatchet hit, and there's obviously a higher hitbox here, therefore he's less likely to take it. If she throws a hatchet, I'm going to stand stationary and take it, just for this guy. That way he doesn't go into dying state and get another hook. He needs to run now. He's going to leave scratch marks. I'm not. There's no point in him trying to hide. He would have been moving too much. There is a point in me coming out over here and taking a hit for him, though. Keep going, keep going. And just like that, I've given a bit of a window, a wait. I'm going to hide. Think of all of the time she's going to be wasting with me now. Good play by her. Try and get her to pull up. She didn't pull up. I'm going to wait at the pallet, see what she does. Sidestep her. I had no intention of giving her that. Dead hard, safety first, into the fast fall, into the line of sight block. She's following, that's bad. I think I exposed my directioning there. I'm okay, and get away with it. Got line of sight again. Won't be able to hide in the bush while injured. Another generator completed. I do have this side one here still, if I need to play around this. It's very bad pallet for me to try and greed on. She can M1 me. Too bad she greeted for that. I have to be very careful. She can M1 me now. She's still got so much respect on her. She's gonna get me with Bloodlust here. I can't leave this. I need to get her with a stun. That's good. She graded a little bit. I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna vault the window that I will have open all the way over here, past this jungle gym, reset her line of sight, therefore resetting her Bloodlust, and I could utilize this window if I need to. It's all about paying attention. I knew this window was available based on the current location of this pallet, therefore I knew exactly where I needed to go. I knew how far away it was. I knew I could block her line of sight and reset her Bloodlust. I see her out in the open. Generator up top there is chugging. Not well enough, though. I can see one player on it. My other teammate hasn't healed. I can see two players on it. They're going to have to rotate. One of them dropped into her. She dead-hearted, or he dead-hearted, sorry. Other player's going to complete the gen. Line of sight, well played. I need to make a decision. I know I have borrowed time. I know I have adrenaline. I also know that if she chases him, I'm going to heal through adrenaline. If she doesn't pick me up in time while that gets completed. She's looking for the hit on the other guy. I'm hoping that this adrenaline's about to come in, and I'm going to go straight for the shack pallet. He 99'd it. There it is. Beautiful. That was real good teamwork, even without being on comms, knowing that I didn't know if my other teammate had another choice. I knew it was my first hook, therefore if I got hooked, they had 120 seconds to find each other, to heal, and then come make a play for me after they prep the door. So sometimes you just gotta yell, "Get down, Mr. President," and get in the way and help your ally out. Obviously, if I was on death hook, it wouldn't have been a play I would have done. Some people would have looked at that as a big mistake, but at the same time, I know how much time I have left available on the hook. I'm versing a killer with no lack of, with a lack of an instant down. I'm the only person injured, and I'm in front of a door. My door has been prepped. I should consider opening it, knowing that both my teammates are in full health. I'm gonna wait, though, behind the cactus. That way I have a bit better cover. I have Iron Will. I never got to show you any incredible plays through the hedges like this, or even any loops in the middle of the map, based on the fact I stayed away from it and allowed my teammates to utilize it rather than myself. It is by far the strongest loop available on this map. However, you can have a very strong loop over there that I was currently at if you entwine multiple different jungle gyms together and you're clever with your movement. That Huntress was a little bit too greedy for the hatchets and was not thirsty enough for the M1 lunges, keeping in mind that she would have lunged the equivalent of a trapper movement speed at 115% movement speed. Now, neither of my teammates have been hit. The fact that they haven't opened a door means they might be waiting for me to open a door. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to make the ambitious decision right now to open my door. That way, if they are waiting at their door, they're going to know. I'm also going to be waiting on this side here. If she is coming from that angle, I should be able to dead hard and react in time. However, I need to make sure that my teammates are okay. I'd like to get healed, but I can't heal myself. There's going to be no weight on a Huntress. Not going to lie, didn't expect it. I don't need to heal now, knowing that she has access to no one escapes death. Makes sense why she didn't get any hatchet hits on anybody. She was looking for the the no-ed play. If he's in the basement, this is going to be near impossible for me to do while injured, while no-ed is up. Very hard to save against a killer when I won't have access to DS, I won't have access to Unbreakable, I won't have access to Adrenaline, all these powerful plays. I do have BT, but it's going to be really rocky me trying to do it. I need to save and dead hard pass while he lunges at my teammate. I see the hatch, not that it matters. This might be one of those situations where we're going to go down as a hero, ladies and gentlemen. See if this guy left a key. He did not leave a key. We can hear the lullaby. She sees me. Let's see what she does with that information. I'm going to walk a little bit, breaking the pallet. I'm going to try and make it look like I'm a bit of a sausage here. I think she's going to fall for it. She did not fall for it at all. He's in a really awkward spot. There's not much I can really do. If she didn't have no-ed and I could heal, there would be a lot I could really do in this situation. Just going to take line of sight on her. Didn't pop out into it, which is important. I think it's going to be the end for him. I would love to run down there. I don't have a great item, but I'm literally just going to trade with him. She's going to cut me off before I can make it around. He doesn't have enough time left available on the hook either, so I should just leave off of this. Obviously, keeping all line of sight available as possible. It's just really unfortunate that she had access to no-ed then. She's too early on her hatchets, and I do have access to my dead hard here. I almost dead-hearted into that. That would have been absolutely glorious if that is what happened. It would have been quite the fitting end to us. Anyways, guys, that's going to be an educational map on the Saloon. Guys, an educational game on the Saloon. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do educational, informative, DVD killer, and survivor content 5 days a week over at Twitch. If you guys want to tune into the live streams. If you guys think you know everything about DVD, you can help me teach the people that don't. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video.